Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we're discussing an anniversary piece, 80 years of the Oris pointer date complication. The showcase is the 2018 Oris Big Crown Pointer Date Bronze, a timepiece launched to mark 80 years of the pointer date complication at Oris. The timepiece, a very wearable 40 millimeters on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, has the imagery of a 1930s pilot's watch, and you can see the titular Big Crown off to the side along with a coined bezel, but it's very much a modern watch in its feel, finish, materials, and stance. So 40 millimeters in diameter, the watch is also reasonably slim with a dramatically domed plexiglass style sapphire, also evocative in its way. The watch is a reasonable 48.4 millimeters lug-to-lug, bigger than a vintage watch would be, but not oversized by any means. Let's reduce the light a little bit and improve the contrast here. You can see between the lugs 20 millimeters spacing, so it's a 20 millimeter spacing, 48.4 millimeters across the wrist, and 40 millimeters in diameter. Now you pull the strap off, and you can see a few features of the strap. First, Oris gives you pull tab spring bars like you'd find on FP Journe or Patek Philippe. I love to see that. It means you can easily remove the strap without tools. The strap itself is aviator fashion. You can see it is thickly cut and substantial. There is a lot of leather here. The sheer sides showing the layers of construction, also the cross section of that strap. It's a nice medium brown, a regular calf skin, and as you can see, there is a matching satin finished bronze pin buckle. The case itself is a handsome one. A little trick of the eye, you could see that the lugs are full. They have a large flowing crest that rises up almost to the midpoint of the bezel, and the bezel is sunken into the flank of the case. So the lugs are able to be full. They have a sculptural arc to them, but they're not cut off by the bezel, nor is the bezel stacked on top to create undue thickness. It's a wonderful way of having those full lugs and a relatively thin case profile. There's a little bit of polish, and you can see the coined portion of the bezel is all of polish for contrast. There's also a little lip that rings the sapphire that's nicely polished. Satin finish all the way around with the exception of that thin polished strake. We get to the Big Crown, and it is a Big Crown. It's a screw down unit. The watch is 50 meters water resistant, and the timepiece is powered by what is essentially an ETA 2824. It is a Sellita SW200-1, 26 joules automatic winding, 4 Hz beat rate, stop seconds, quick set date, 38-hour power reserve, and as you can see, a 26 joule movement equipped with an Oris style red rotor. Fans of the brand will recognize this one immediately. It's a tank tough movement, and again basically a 2824 but made by Sellita, because the ETA patents are so old, all of them have expired, and anyone can make a 2824, a 7750, a 6497, or a 2892. On the dial side, it's all Oris. There's a lovely olive drab style green reminiscent of military issue, but there's also a lovely and evocative cathedral style hour hand along with a broadsword style minute hand. There is a pointer date, and as you can see, there's a sort of piano key railroad track outboard. There is the radial date that points all the way around. Let me put this through the danger zone just to make sure we're not in the midst of a date change. Alright, now you can see how the quickset system continues to function on this watch, although it's been modified to work in a pointer fashion. So you don't actually have a date window, and a lot of folks are all up in arms over date windows, so this is a wonderful compromise without any real compromise. And as you can see, lovely 1930s style Arabic numerals, white on green, easy to read. Finally, there is a stop seconds function for that lovely needle style bob counterweighted seconds hand. This is a watch that puts it all together. Handsome, evocative, distinctive of its brand, and because of 80 years of the pointer date, this is also a style signature of Oris. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox. Oris Big Crown Pointer Date at 80th anniversary. A lovely watch and incredibly vivid by night.